Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I find that the internet is a wonderful and interesting place to get to know human behavior a little bit better. Don't you think so? Don't you think so? Wouldn't you agree? Yes, yes, indeed. There's all manner of very strange human behavior that you can find on the internet. And you know what? Recently, I discovered a special internet browser, a special web browser. Actually, I can't remember the name of it now that I think about it, but I downloaded it. And when I used it, it took me to a strange internet that I'd never seen before. Most peculiar. I don't even really know how to describe it. But you know what? My friend? There was all manner of unusual videos and things. I cannot even begin to explain some of the things that I saw on there. Horrifying, strange, bewildering, confusing. I don't know. I'm not sure how I ended up there, but one thing that I did see, one video that I saw, there was a person talking about how tasty human beings are. And you know what, my friend? I went away, and over the subsequent days after seeing that video, I couldn't stop thinking about it. For some reason. I don't know why, but I simply could not get the idea out of my head. What do humans taste like? Interesting idea, interesting thought, wouldn't you agree? Well, what I was thinking, what I was wondering, is that, you and I, we're pretty close now, wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you say so? I would say so. So maybe you would allow me to eat you. What do you think? I mean, I couldn't just ask a random person, I couldn't go up to somebody in the street and go, "Excuse me, could I eat you?" That would be too much. They'd probably call the police for harassment or something, wouldn't they? But you're a friend, so we're close. I feel like we can do things with each other that, you can't simply do with a random stranger. So what do you think? Do you think I could eat you? Oh, no, not like that. I mean, listen, let me explain. I would only eat about 5% of you. 5%. That means that there would still be 95% of you left. And you could use that 95% to regenerate the 5% that I eat. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean you can't regenerate? Of course you can. All humans can regenerate. I'm a doctor, remember? It's an ability that human beings have. I'm certain of it. It's not just geckos and starfish and other little curious creatures that can regenerate lost limbs and whatnot. Human beings can do it too. No. I assure you, that is the case. So, what do you think? Do you think I could eat you? Just a little bit of you. Just a maximum of 5%. Just maybe less, honestly. I might get full. I might not like what you taste like. Yes, I brought my fork as well. I brought would say yes, because this desire, it's been in my brain ever since I saw that video. In my brain, plaguing me. You know what they say? The only way to get rid of temptation is to give in to it, to yield to it. Indeed, indeed, indeed. First of all, though, let me begin by tenderizing the meat. How does that feel? That isn't too painful, is it? No, this is just to tenderize the meat, you know. Make it nice and soft. You could even describe this as beating my meat. Wait, maybe we shouldn't call it that. Let me be a bit more technical with the beating, actually. I'm just getting specific little areas. Okay, you know what? I think I'm ready for my first bite. That's amazing. You know what? That salt and pepper, it has brought out your flavor profile to the absolute extreme. I can't believe how good you taste now. Is that what they call umami? Is that what they call umami? Umami, umami. Let me have some more of you. That is good. That is good. I can eat you all day long. Delicious, delicious. Obviously though, I will practice some restraint, okay? I will practice some restraint as agreed beforehand. I shall not eat more than 5% of your maximum so that you can regenerate it and you'll be perfectly fine. You'll be 100% okie dokie after today's little eating session. That is good stuff. That is delicious. I wonder what is the nutrition profile of a human being. Surely it is a lot of protein, maybe some fat. Probably depends on just how fat you are actually. Delicious. I wonder how many vitamins and minerals you have. You know what I was thinking? Recently? Somebody with a lot of tattoos. Do you think that they have more minerals in their body? Because the ink contains minerals, right? Am I right in thinking that the ink contains minerals, and so surely that ink, the minerals, stay inside your body once you've gotten tattooed? Don't you think so? I was also thinking, when this is a morbid thought, a little morbid thought that was inside my brain, I was thinking that when I die, because I have lots of tattoos, do you think when my body decomposes and turns into soil, do you think that my soil will be higher mineral content than other people's soil and therefore better for flowers to grow from my soil, from my body? Do you think so? Do you think that might be the case? Or am I just crazy? Surely not. Surely not. This is not the look of somebody who's crazy, is it? No. You know, I keep getting little hits of the salt and pepper. Oh, I like this salt and pepper. They're so good. They're so delicious. Is there any nutrition to salt and pepper? I mean, salt is a mineral, right? And it is essential. Sodium chloride. It is essential for life, right? Is that correct? I think so. What about pepper? Pepper. That's not a mineral, is it? I don't think so. That's certainly not essential for life. Maybe it probably just has some sort of antioxidant quality to it. Some sort of plant food after all, isn't it? They all seem to have some sort of antioxidant quality. You know, I follow a number of different longevity people online, you know, longevity gurus, people trying to live as long as possible and as healthy as possible. because, I'm vaguely interested in health, and I think specifically nutrition. I'm not sure why, but, it captivates my mind. But yes, there is this one guy in particular that I quite like. I'm trying to think of his name. The name of this guy that I like, this longevity health guy. Maybe David Pascoe. Dave Pascoe. I don't even know how to say it. And I'm not even sure if that's the right guy or if that's somebody completely different that's just in my brain for some reason. But one of the reasons that I like this guy in particular, it's because he's so humble. He's so humble, and I like his approach to health in general. His approach is basically to try and eat the widest possible variety of everything. He even wants to eat like every single spice and every single seed possible. Not in like a stressful way though. He doesn't stress about it, but he just tries to eat as wide a variety as possible. And the reason for this, his logic behind it, is that there are so many different compounds in different foods, even from seed to seed or spice to spice. There is such variation in the compounds found within them. That it is a good thing to get them all, if possible, to get as many different ones as possible. And also, his reasoning is that, we discover new vitamins and nutrients all the time. Our knowledge on nutrition, it is not complete at all. We do not fully understand everything yet. And even then, even when perhaps we have identified all compounds possible, to consider how all these different compounds interact with one another, and in varying different quantities as well. My goodness me, the variables, there are so many that it will be extremely difficult to truly understand and know everything, you know what I'm saying? And that's before we even take into account individual variation of, people's bodies and whatnot, So yes, his approach to health and longevity is to simply try and get as much variety as possible. And one of the things he makes his own sort of weird muesli that he eats in the morning, and it's basically just a mixture of like every single spice and herb and seed possible with some sort of milk in there. Which sounds kind of crazy actually if you think about it, doesn't it? Imagine every single spice and herb in one bowl with a bunch of seeds. Imagine the flavours on that. Imagine the flavours. That must be absolutely out of this world. But yes, he looks very healthy as well. He looks very healthy indeed. A lot of these longevity people and these health gurus, they don't look healthy in my opinion, and that instantly puts me off listening to them and taking their advice, because why on earth would you take the advice of somebody regarding health when they don't look healthy? That's crazy, no? Doesn't that seem crazy? I mean, it sounds counterintuitive at the very least. But yes, this guy looks healthy, he has a healthy amount of body fat, healthy amount of muscle. He doesn't, he's not pale, doesn't look anemic goodness me, I have to say, you have been very delicious today. You are an absolute morsel, an absolute snack. A snack attack, baby, a snack attack. That's why you are. That is what you are. Maybe one more bite. You know, I am conscious. I don't want to eat too much of you, because then that will be more for you to regenerate later. Oh yes, indeed. Just like the starfish that we talked about earlier, just like those geckos who could be able to regenerate. It will be absolutely fine, absolutely. Maybe one more bite. Oh, delicious. I can't get enough of you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one more bite. Surely just one more. Okay, you know what? I'm putting the fork away. I'm putting it down, okay? Put the fork down. Yes, there we go. I've done it. I've put the fork down. And I am saying, no more food. No more food. No more eating. I must say, you have been absolutely delicious today. And this experience, it has been quite something unique. And how often can you say that you have a truly unique experience in this life? You know, especially